Not proud of it, but woman enough to admit it. I spent over $100 on a hobby that I've only done once. Welcome to Cash with Ash. I'm Ash, your hyperfixated finance bestie. About 6 months ago, around the start of the new year, my feed was full of beautiful junk journal spreads, and I got really inspired to take up junk journaling. As part of this, a really good friend of mine gifted me some supplies, but I also spent a decent amount of money getting all the bells and whistles, all the washi tapes, the glue dots, the pretty pens, the stickers, everything that you could need to have these beautiful creative junk journal spreads. And since that time, I have done one spread. Still have all of the junk and all of the supplies waiting for me in my room to pick it up and do the next one. But I've been in such a creative block around them. Part of it definitely is, and I see all these beautiful junk journal spreads on TikTok and online, and just feel like I'm not going to be able to make something as beautiful. And I think just since there's so many different options that you can do with a spread, that just puts me a little bit into decision paralysis as well. But the finance girly in me has audited the situation, calculated the cost per use, and the numbers are really bad. But I don't really feel too bad about it, and here's why. So I have a line item in my budget that allows me to have some guilt-free spending every month. So even though I haven't journaled and created as much as I would have liked, I don't feel bad about spending that money because it was ultimately planned and within the budget. Now, do I wish I would have created more things by now? Definitely yes. Am I going to get all my junk journal stuff and go to town this weekend? Probably not. But never say never. I'm not throwing any of that away yet. Oftentimes for me, hobbies come and go in waves, and so I kind of like to feel the motivation and excitement around it in order to get it done. So definitely not counting it out at this point. But for me, I really think the lesson here isn't to never spend money on hobbies or that I have to be perfect at the hobby in order to be able to spend money on it, but having that line item in the budget so that I have the freedom to do with it what I want. Because I know how my brain works, I get really excited and hyperfixated on things, and sometimes those don't always come to fruition, but being able to have that in the budget so I don't feel guilty when I do that is key. Because remember, hot girls budget for their hobbies, even the ones they're bad at.